everyone, and welcome to Learn and Play. My name is Miss Dani, and with me today I have
Tisha.
So me and Miss Tisha will show you guys a couple experiments you can do with your little ones at home with some everyday items. Some should be some everyday items, some of them you might have to purchase, but it'll be really inexpensive. So our very first one that we're going to do today is called Dancing Ghost. So with Dancing Ghost, we're going to need a balloon, or you can use a black balloon, whichever one. So you're going to need a balloon. You're going to need something to glue your tissue paper. Something to glue your tissue paper to, and then a glue stick. So what we're going to need is you're going to cut yourself a piece of tissue paper. I just wanted to see if this would work. So we have big, humongous pieces. So all you need is just a little tiny piece, and then that little piece right there you can cut into whatever shape you would like. If you want to cut it into a ghost, you can cut it into a ghost. I cut mine into a cute little bat. A cute little bat like that. So then once you have your shape cut, what you're going to do is you're going to take a glue stick and you're going to put glue right down the middle of your image that you have created. Once you do that, you don't want to glue the whole thing. You just want to put a little tiny strip down there in the middle so that way it sticks to the board and we still have areas that are going to move. So, that looks like an actual ghost. That looks cool. So, if you're going to be like Tisha's and do a ghost, I would recommend you just do little strips on the bottom. So like a little dot here, little dots over there and over there. So that way whenever we do the experiment, when it pulls it up, it'll look like it's standing. Yes. So what we're going to do is, have you guys ever heard of static electricity? You know how when you get static and you get shocked by something, or when you rub a balloon on your head and your hair starts to stick up or it sticks to the wall? We are going to be playing with static electricity to make our little images dance and move. So the static electricity that comes from the balloon will make my wings flap, and it should make Tisha's ghost stand up if we do it right. So now you just need a balloon.
No boy.
You're going to blow it up. You can make it as big or as small as you want to. It doesn't matter. So then once you blow it up, you need to charge it. So however you want to charge it is your choice. And I'm going to rub it. You know, rubbers on the carpet?
Yep.
I'm going to rub mine on my head.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see how it works. I'm going to get my hair all sticky.
I'm just scared for a split second.
I'm like scared now. So we're going to rub. And you're going to rub. And you get that static electricity going. I could feel it sticky. You'll see. You might be able to see on camera. My hair's going to start sticking out. It's going to start going up there. And then we're going to get it going to where it needs to go. And then if you take that, you should be able to put it over your picture. And then you can make your little ghost or your little bat dance one wing at a time.
There we go. Kind of waves.
Mine's
Or
waving,
see if we
actually.
can turn it a little.
Oh, and then we got them both, and it's moving back and forth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So you can make it dance and have fun with each other. So you might lose the static that you have created by the friction needed of rubbing these two together. So just recharge it. Give it a little bit more oomph.
It actually works. The carpet works
Yeah,
really
carpet
well.
works really well. Look at that. We got one wing, other wing. Let's see if we can get this one to pick up this one.
Oh.
And then it starts dancing back and forth with each other. You need to recharge yours.
Mine was working for
You need
a
some more
second.
juice.
Oh, there
Let
we
me
go.
get my hair out the way. But that will be
Ta-da.
our first activity for you guys that you can do at home. Really, really awesome, really, really cute. You can make them as big or as small as you want to as well, so it's totally your choice. So once we have
Tissue paper. Oh,
it's making that one dance. So after we do that, we have another one, which is gonna hit on the multiple letters in STEM and STEAM at once. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have inflating ghost, floating ghost. We'll call it floating ghost. So with that one, you're gonna need a balloon. This one actually requires a white balloon, so that way we can draw on it. Oh. You need a Sharpie marker. You're going to need some baking soda and a water bottle with some vinegar in it. So with that, I don't like the smell of vinegar, so with that, what we're going to do is first we're going to draw on our balloons, and we're going to want to make a face. So you can make your ghost face happy, sad, angry, mad, surprise, whatever type of face you want to add to your ghost, you're going to put on there. So if we do this right, whenever we put our ghost on top of the water bottle, it's going to blow it up, and you should be able to see the face that comes on our ghost if we do it right. But this one is going to require some help from your parents though, okay? Because we're going to have to stretch this balloon out to fill it with some baking soda, so that way it can work just fine.
We're getting a silly face.
I was like, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'll be asleep by my drawing. It'll be cute.
It looks like it had lashes, or it was an attempt for lashes.
Oh, and then I smudged it and got it on my nail.
Oh no!
Oops.
So,
Had an accident.
you should show them your face.
Say cheese. It's a little. Oh well, it's fine.
It should
It'll
look
be
cute
interesting
if
to
this
see how it comes up.
glows up. Okay, so then once you draw the face, draw the face on your ghost, you're going to need your parents' help with this one, because the parent is going to have to stretch out the balloon, and you're going to have to put baking soda inside of your balloon. So,
Oh boy.
I'll stretch it for you. You can put it in there. So, we're going to pull that apart. It takes a lot of muscles to get it just right.
I just do it over this. It's already making a mess.
Like, she already knew she
I
was
can't
going to
even
spill.
see. How much did you need?
That's you can do as little or as much as you want. That's a part of the experiment. If we put a little, you can see what happens. If you put a lot, you can see what happens. And you can let us know. Got the taste now. You can let us know how it goes. How does it turn out for you? So then we'll move over here so that way you guys can see us put in there. So we're going to stretch that on out. So you got a big enough space. And then you're going to dump it. Oh, there we go. I was like, you're going too far this way. I gotta move myself forward.
I can't see.
And then you'll have a nice little ghost filled with baking soda. So if we did this right, you can untwist your water bottle with the vinegar. You should be able to put your ghost on top, but make sure you leave the baking soda hanging over the side. That way you don't dump it in just yet. But you want to put it over the top as if you're like trying to fill up a water balloon. So once that's nice and on there and set, you should be able to lift this up, let the baking soda dump into the vinegar, and then there should be a chemical reaction that causes it to grow. So, you ready?
It's gases. I just can't remember what gases.
I don't remember what type of gases. That's
Ready, set, let's go. Oh boy. Oh, that was quick. I'm scared.
Oh, it's going. And so it's going to grow and grow and grow. You might want parents, you might want to tape the balloon on there just in case it goes.
Oh, yours is fizzling out, but yeah. Oh, how's your face?
Look at me. You can barely see. It's there. So then it fills up, and you can see that the gas blew up our balloon for us so we can see our little ghost. His little face. He looks like he's screaming. He said, help me. I can see what you're doing now. But it's super cute. And while it's on there, the gases are still going. So it's gonna keep blowing it up. And you can give your kids a chance to shake it. And they'll start building more gases. But also you can talk about how, yeah, don't shake it. The vinegar and baking soda mixture starts to feel cold. Which is really, really cool. And you can always redo this. You can always put more baking soda, more vinegar, and just keep dumping it and seeing if you can get the balloon to go smaller, go bigger, and really test out together what different types of amounts work for that. So you have this cute little balloon. It is adorable. So we have that one. Next we have, you remember that game you used to play when you were kids with string? You like cut it and you tie it in a circle in a loop and you just mix it with your fingers.
Yeah.
We are going to do that. I can't remember the name, but it's going to be that cat.
That's great.
But it's going to look like a spider web in your hand. So while you're doing that, what you're doing with your little ones is you're working on that finger dexterity. So you can work on them and their fine motor skills of trying to weave back and forth, getting them to work together. And it's going to be fun. And it's very entertaining. I know I used to do this a lot as a kid. I can't find the string. But I can never find it. I'll let you find it.
I think we're going to have to create one. Oh, that's weird.
It just keeps on winding.
Okay.
Well, ta-da! You can make
that was quick.
the string as big or as small as you need to. I don't know how much you want. I guess we'll go in. So then you're going to get a piece of string. And then you're going to tie the ends together. You can either tie the ends for your kids or the kids can tie the ends themselves, whichever one you would like.
Especially if I can't say that. Especially if they're learning how to tie their laces.
Yes, tie their shoes. It's a perfect way to show them. So then you have a full circle. So Tisha's string was longer than mine, so mine's going to be a little bit smaller. So then how would you describe this? You'd put it around...
You could do really any fingers.
Around your
just kind
fingers.
of change it around.
And just keep looping and going through.
Try to get it around every finger, but move your fingers kind of around. And maybe reach for different ones that you wouldn't normally. Or
reach for. I would recommend a longer string when you are doing this one, if you have grown-up hands, because you'll see just after a few of them, your fingers get stuck. But if you have a longer string, you could be like Tisha. You could be like a spider and create all different types of patterns for them to see.
There we go.
And ta-da, it would be so cool. All different types of shapes and patterns they can do, and it really helps them work on moving those fingers around. So it's really, really fun, especially when you have a long string. You can sit there forever trying to make different shapes and patterns.
I don't remember. I think there was a specific way you did them when you did Cat's Cradle, though.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure
it's been a long time since I've done it. I used to do it all the time. But something super easy and super simple. You don't have to do it with white fluffy yarn. You can do it with whatever string you have laying around. And a little spider web. And then you can show your kids something you used to do when you were a kid and be like, this is what we played with.
Play with yarn.
Play with yarn. Play with string, but it was so fun. So we have that. Now I have another activity for you. Are you ready for this one? Because this one we're going to have to try not to eat it. So this one we are going to be working on counting and numbers with your little ones. You can get pumpkins, ghosts, bats, whatever shapes you would like, and you're just going to add numbers to them. Now you can work on counting with your kids just one by one, and as they start to get comfortable with the numbers, you can even start adding in math to it. So you're going to need pumpkins or a shape with numbers on it and candy corn. That's it. Super easy, super simple, and delicious. I mean the candy corn, not the paper. Please not the paper. So what you're going to do is they're just going to get a little pile of candy corn to play with and or eat.
Looks like somebody ate clean.
Oh, I just ate one. And then you're going to either give your children numbers or point to numbers, however you want to do it. So like right now, if I told Tisha, I want you to find number 2. She could look all across and look for number 2. And when she finds number 2, she's going to want to place 2 candy corns because we're counting out 2 on there. Awesome. There's 2. Now they can leave it there or you can tell them they can eat it. Now we're going to have Tisha look for number 8. So she's going to look all over and find number 8, what she's found. And now we're going to count out 8 candy corns. She's like, these are broken.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So then there's 8 right there, and then she could take it away. She can eat some. You can tell your kid what happens if we eat 3 of those candy corns. If we eat 3 of those, how many do we have left? And then they can count them, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
5 candy corns on that pumpkin. Now, do we see 5 in our pumpkins over here? And then they can start looking for those numbers. And then you could be like, that one's 5. And you can start working on number recognition, working on their math at the same time, on their counting, and self-discipline. Can they only eat the amount that you give them to eat? Who knows? I probably can. But there is that right there as well. But those are just some quick and easy activities that you can do at home with your little ones for learning and playing and exploring the world of STEM and STEAM while we are at home. So we have little vinegar expanding ghost. You have string to help work with their little finger dexterity. We have dancing ghost.
Ooh, flying ghost too.
Flying ghost. There's ghost in here, you guys. Flying ghost, and we have our counting skills right here. We hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you follow and subscribe to our page for more videos and activities for you to do with your little ones, and check out our social media for events and programs that we have coming up. Other than that, thank you for joining in. Bye.